Hello. Welcome, yogis.
Is it working?
Yep, we're live. I am bringing this video to you from my back deck this morning, and I'm very excited for the opportunity to practice outside, enjoy the view of the Ohio River behind me. There is a generator that just started up next door, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it anyways. Checking my time here. We've got about another minute. See people popping on, so give them a minute to get set up and we're gonna get going. Good morning. Hi, Paula. Hi, Casey. I miss you all. Hi, Alex. Hi, Catherine. Happy Friday. To those of you who normally attend my 12 o'clock class on Friday, you know that I love to bring an energizing power type of practice. And when I think of power practice, I think of things that may take me out of my comfort zone, something that will challenge me to go a little further. Hi, Amy. Hi, Elizabeth. So look for that place of playfulness today, and if some of the practice is challenging to you, don't be afraid to either back off, or maybe you give it a try and it's something that you come back to someday and are able to accomplish. So just have some fun with it, breathe, enjoy, again, the sounds of the birds. I'm sure my cat will join me at some time. Yeah, so happy to have you here practicing with me. Let's head to the mat. We're going to start by standing up. So whether you start with toes and heels touching or standing with the feet under hips, find the neutral base that works for you. Allowing your arms to soften at your sides, melt the shoulder blades, down the spine. Lift and open through the chest and the heart. Allow your abdominals to lift in and up towards the rib cage to create that support system, that anchoring in our body that gives us strength in our foundation and a lift in the rest of the body. And now bringing hands in a prayer position, thumbs push into the sternum bone, melt the shoulders away from the ears, and again, just feel those legs ignite. Feel the power, the strength in your foundation, yet the elevation from the top part of the body. Take a moment to connect with your purpose, your intention for being on the mat today. Allow yourself to be creative. Allow yourself to explore, but also give yourself permission to relax, to be calm, to be steady, and slow the pace down when you need to. On your next exhale breath, point your fingertips towards the mat, and then sweep the arms wide, reach up overhead. Gaze up, upward salute, palms meet, look up towards the ceiling or sky. Exhale, forward fold, dive over the legs. Soften into ragdoll. Here comes my kitty Rusty. Hi, sweet boy. Soften and hang. Easy knees, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Setting your fingertips onto your shins, a block or your mat. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, soften back in towards the legs. Do that one more time. Heart forward, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, fold it down. Now stepping the right leg back, we'll find our runner's lunge. We're going to take a moment to tick-tock in this, just allowing the body a chance to open up, loosen up through the hips. Trying to work through any sticky spots you might have in your body this morning. Now lowering that right knee down to the floor, excuse me, Rusty. Right hand underneath the chest, lift your left arm up towards the sky. And then we're going to circle that left arm towards the back edge of your mat, towards the floor, to the front, and go again. Up to the sky, down to the back, floor, and lift. This time hold, spiral your chest open. If you want to re-elevate that knee, go ahead, elevate the knee, lift and open chest to ceiling. Bringing your left hand down, we'll step back, left foot beside the right. And for this first flow through, we'll go ahead, lower the knees down, letting the body have a chance to warm up. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower your body halfway. That's elbow height. And then come onto the tops of the thighs. Wrap the shoulders away from the ears. Lift the chest forward and up. Exhaling, lower the chest down. Push your hips back to your heels. Find your child's pose. Rise up into your downward facing dog. Make sure the handprints are wide. Elevate the hips back and up. Press away from the feet. The hips elevate, lengthening out the spine. Take your right leg up as you inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, shift forward. Step that right foot through. Help it to come up underneath the knee. And then take some time to tick-tock on this side. A little motion forward, back. Maybe a little side to side. Just loosening up through the hips, through the low back. Now go ahead and allow that left knee to come down, left hand underneath the chest, reaching the right arm up towards the sky. On your next exhale, circle that right hand towards the back edge of your mat, down towards the floor, to the front, and to the sky. Go one more time, back and around. Forward, up, lift. We're gonna hold here, spiral the chest open again. Option to re-elevate that back knee, spiraling the chest one more place. Now as the right hand comes down, prepare to step forward. Left foot up to right. We'll come down to a squat. Bend the knees, hollow out the belly, curve the spine in. Stretch I like to take here for the shoulders, interlacing the fingers. Push the palms forward, forehead towards the toe, towards the knees. Hands down, lift the hips up, soften and hang, ragdoll pose. Halfway lift, heart forward. Slide the shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, lower yourself in. This time, inhale, root to rise. Sweep the arms up. Reach up tall, that upward salute. Palms meet, lift, and look up tall. Now pull the elbows wide. Expand across the chest. Expand across the shoulders. Inhale, rise up. Take a hold of your left wrist. Stretch the body tall. Lean your hips over to the left. Extend your body over to the right. Gaze where it feels comfortable in your neck. Keep a strong activation of your foundation, so rooting down in the soles of the feet, squeezing inner thighs towards one another as you extend the body to the right. Inhale, rise back to center. Switch out that wrist grip, stand tall, pull the rib cage in, and then lean the hips over to the right as the torso goes to the left. Once again, strong activation of those thighs, pull. Extend it to one more place, hips right, torso left. Inhale, rise up. Release your arms down, clasp your fingers behind your low back, shrug the shoulders away from the ears, lift the chest forward, and then let your body fold over the legs. If you want to separate your feet so your chest can come between the thighs, don't be afraid to do that. Otherwise, chest rests on the thighs, arms fall away, relax your neck. Give a moment to wring out stress and tension in the neck by nodding the head yes or shaking it out no. Now carefully unbind those hands. Bring your hands beneath you. Take your halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, fold it in. This time stepping back with the left foot first. Reach that left leg back behind you. We're going to lower that left knee down onto the mat. Heel toe your right foot out a couple steps to the side, taking our lizard lunge. Hand on that right thigh if you like. Give a little push here. Left hand underneath the chest. You could also lower down to the forearm. If you like, take hold of that back foot. Go ahead, bend the knee. Catch the foot, push the foot into the hand to open the shoulder, or pull the heel towards the hip to open the quadricep. Release that back leg. Go ahead and send your hips back, straightening the front knee. Now maybe you want that leg to come out in front of you. Don't be afraid to do that. I'm going to keep mine wide. It just changes that stretch in the hamstring a little bit. So either you're leaning your hips back, leaning the torso forward. You could walk your hands over to the left, or if you feel it, go into a deeper split. Hi, sweet boy. We're going to return back into that lizard lunge. Point your toes forward, elevate your back knee, and then this time walk your arms out in front of you, tenting on the fingertips, pull the chest between the arms. Really push with the sole of your left foot, activating that left leg, reach the heart forward, squeeze your right knee against your right rib cage. And then we're going to start to walk around towards the back edge of your mat. So starting to straighten your front knee, bend into your left knee. Let your hips come low towards the heel. Hands can stay down on the mat to help you find balance. Or maybe you bring the hands into prayer position. Getting a stretch in that inner right hamstring, left hip. Walking your way back around to the front edge of your mat. We're going to step right foot beside the left, finding our plank pose. This time you get to choose knees up or down. We'll lower to that halfway point, chest to elbow height. Come to your up dog or maybe still cobra, thighs on the mat if you like. Wrap the shoulders away from the ears to lift the heart forward. Turn over the toes, elevate the hips back and up. Pause in that downward dog, pushing the hands away from the feet, elevating those hips high. Take your left leg up on your next inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, shift forward. Step that left foot wide of the left hand. Allow your right knee to come down, and then angle your left toes out to the side. Maybe left hand on left thigh. Give a little push there. Once again, option to catch that back foot if you like. Pushing the foot against the hand to stretch out the front side of the left shoulder, or pulling the heel in to deepen that stretch in your right thigh. Release that back leg, turn your left toes forward, try to lift up that right knee, arms inside that left leg, crawl your fingertips forward, tented fingers, pull the chest through, activate, really reach through the sole of your right foot, pull belly button to spine so you're strong in the core, let the body soften in, squeezing left thigh towards the rib cage. We're going to lower that right knee down because I realized I forgot our half splits there. So go ahead, tip those hips back, turn the toes up. Common thing that happens as we practice. Again, opportunity to stay here, point that leg forward, go a deeper split. Do what feels good in your body. And as many of you know, come to my practice when we do fusion flow, I want you to be creative. I want you to feel and fly and float in your body in a way that nurtures it for today. Let's come back to that lunging position, bending the left knee, hook the right toes under. So we're going to take a walk around to the back edge of the mat, bending into the right knee, straighten the left leg, coming down into your skater's lunge, Spider-Man lunge. Hands down on the floor to help you be supported, or hands in prayer position, working that balance. Hands come down, work your way back towards the top edge of your mat. This time as we step forward, right foot comes wide of the right hand. So right foot wide, sit the hips low, coming to your yogi squat. Now if you need to come all the way down onto your mat, maybe you have a block or books, feel free to use that as well. Arms push against the legs, legs push against the arms, lift the chest high. And for some of you, your yogi squat is going to be thighs parallel to the floor, and that's completely fine too, okay? Find that position that doesn't cause strain or pain within your body. hug the belly in to create that support system. Adding a twist here if you like. Right arm in front of the right shin, left arm up to the sky, spread across the collarbone. We'll switch that out. Left arm sweeping in front of the left shin, right arm up to the sky, open across the right side of the body. Right hand returns down to the mat. Point the toes forward, elevate the hips up. Soften into a ragdoll. Wide leg stance here. So feet towards the edges of your mat. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, root to rise. Take those arms wide. Right hand by the right thigh. Arch over with the left arm so it's a wide leg stretch. Maybe gazing underneath the left elbow. If you want to take your left hand and catch the right side of your face, turning nose and elbow up towards the sky, go for that. A deeper stretch in the left side of your body. Inhale to rise and switch. Left arm coming down by the left thigh. Right arm reaching up and over. Again, gaze where it's comfortable. If you want to grab the left side of the face, turning nose and elbow a little higher, stretching underneath that right armpit, go for that. Inhale, make your way back to center. Take your arms behind you, once again clasping the fingers. Open across the collarbone, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, ragdoll your way forward. Soften in the knees, let the body drape. Maybe taking little twisting motion side to side, or maybe just hanging. Relax the neck and jaw, let the head be heavy. Carefully unbind the hands. Bring your hands beneath your chest. Take your halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, fold down. Step back first with the right leg, and then all the way back with the left leg. Palms come flat. We're going to turn this to a side plank, so allow your heels to turn to the left. Maybe you lower that left knee down onto the mat. Right arm going up to the sky, or right hand to hip if you prefer. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe you try stacking those feet. Maybe you hover the right leg above the left. Push strong into your left arm, especially the pinky side finger, the pinky finger side of the hand. Slowly bring it back around, plank pose. We're going to take a chaturanga, wide leg here. Lower the body halfway down, up dog or cobra, and downward facing dog. Keep those wide legs. Walk your hands halfway in. Anchor down through your left palm so your right hand feels light. Take that right arm underneath. Grab the back side of the left leg. So whether you grab the thigh, the calf muscle, or the heel, start to let your body open into a twist. We're going to carefully unwind that. Walk back out to that wide leg plank. Again, we'll take our chaturanga flow through. Chest down halfway. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Walk the hands halfway in. Planting down in the right hand print now. Let that left hand get light. Maybe reach through. Grabbing the outside of that right leg where you can. Thigh, calf, or heel. Start to rotate into your twist. Carefully unwind. Bring yourself back out to plank pose, setting up for that side plank, side 2. Let your heels roll over to the right. Again, option to lower that right knee down to the mat. Lifting left arm up, hand to hip or hand to sky. You're going for that challenge, maybe stacking your left foot on top of the right, or maybe letting that left leg elevate, challenging your core. Carefully bring it down, left hand to the mat. We're going for 5 wide leg chaturanga push-ups. If you want to lower your knees, please feel free to do so. Be mindful of where you're going with those shoulders. Shoulders wrapped away from the ears. Pull the belly button to the spine. Strong legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower for 1. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower for 2. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower for 3. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower for 4. Inhale, push up. Exhale, lower for 5. Inhale, push up. Allow the knees to come to the mat. Hips back to the heels. Taking a moment, child's pose. Relax, extending those arms forward. If your wrists feel a little fatigued, this would be a great opportunity. Popping those elbows onto the mat, lifting the hands up away from the floor. Give yourself a few rotations. And then lowering those hands back onto the floor, elevate into your downward facing dog. Sweep your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. First, we'll keep the toes pointing down, pull the belly button towards the spine. As you exhale, wrap knee into chest, hollow out the belly, step the right foot forward. Now keeping that left hand down on the mat, you can certainly lower that left knee if you like. We did our circles to the back. This time we're gonna do circles to the front. So as you inhale, reach that right arm in front of you, up to the sky, take it back and around. Go one more time, forward and up. Exhale, back and around. This last time you're gonna hold, arm reaches high, elevate, open the chest. Right hand comes down, step left foot up to right, easy knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, take your inhale. Exhale, soften in. Root to rise, all the way up you go. Upward salute, palms meet, lift tall. Elbows wide, open the chest. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, dive over the legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, soften in. Step back or hop back. Those of you hopping, moving to your chaturanga. Those of you stepping plank, we'll take our flow through. Up dog to our downward facing dog. Three-legged dog on the left side. Take that left leg high. Reach out to the heel of the foot. Push the mat away. Pull belly button to spine. As you inhale, rise the ball of the right foot, knee to chest. Lean forward, look forward, step that left foot through. So again, setting up that lunge, knee up or knee down, right hand underneath the shoulder. We're gonna circle that left arm to the front, to the sky, to the back, to the mat. Go one more time, up and around. Once you get back to the top, hold there, spiral the chest open, big inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Step forward, right foot up to left. Easy knees, ragdoll. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, root to rise. Again, add your back bend of choice here. Elbows straight, elbows bent. Lift up out of the waist, lean back, stay strong in your foundation. Coming back to center for a moment, hands to heart. Taking a pause, taking a couple of breaths here. Just feel your blood moving through the body as we circulate through, flushing out toxins, flushing out negativity, bringing in fresh, alive, active energy, endorphins moving. We're going to take it to chair pose. So feet together, feet apart. Start to sit your hips down and back, sweeping those fingertips maybe towards the mat first, and then biceps up by the ears. Push your weight back into the heels, pull the belly button into the spine, and also think about wrapping the rib cage in. So we want to lift the chest, but we don't want to flare and overarch our low back. So a little squeeze into that rib cage, weight pushing back to the heels, strong activation of the arms. Hold it here, calm, steady breath for 3, for 2, for 1. Dive over those legs. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Step back or hop back to your chaturanga. High to low. Move through your flow. Three-legged dog, lifting that right leg up. Allow the right hip to open this time. Maybe even the right armpit elevates for a moment as you reach the right leg high, bending the knee, turning toes towards the left shoulder blade, and then start to push actively into that right arm. Pushing that handprint down to try to re-square the shoulders as you keep lifting and opening the knee and the hip. Next inhale, bring yourself to square. We're going to tap right knee, right tricep 5 times. Ready? Take an inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, knee to tricep. Good. Go 3 more. High. Squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Last time up here, reach it high. Exhale. Now you're going to try to hold this position, or those of you who have scissors, you're going to bend the elbows, let that right leg extend, lifting the back leg behind you. Gaze towards your right big toe or away from the floor. Now we're going to carefully bring it down, right foot beside the left. Lower your knees down, lower your elbows down as we set up for forearm plank. Clasping the fingers or palms flat. Squeeze those elbows towards one another. Walk the legs back to a straight position. Strong activation of those legs. Pull belly button to spine. Speedy motorcycles in the background. Push strong into those forearms. Pull the belly button in. Calm, steady breath here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your hips come onto the mat. Sphinx pose. Palms come flat. Think about drawing the chest between the arms. Melt your shoulder blades together and down the spine. Smile the heart forward. Now we're going to move the elbows out of the way. Lower the chest down. Tint your fingertips off of your mat. Hands in line with the shoulders. Elbows point up to the sky. Take an inhale. Lift the chest up. You're going to dip your left shoulder forward as you look over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, switch. Dip that right shoulder forward as you look over left. Inhale, back to the front, point the elbows back, reach the chest between the arms, melt the shoulders down the spine. Exhale, lower yourself down. Now hand slide underneath the chest. You're going to push through all 4s, hands and knees, or maybe tuck the toes, pull in the low belly, push through hands and feet, plank pose. Elevate your hips back and up. Downward facing dog. Take pause, take breath, maybe motion here. We're headed into that 3-legged dog left side. So once you're ready, left leg goes up. Allow that left hip to open. Bending the left knee, toes towards the right shoulder blade. Start to push pressure back into your left handprint, working to re-square the shoulders, but allow those hips to stay open. Next inhale, move your hips around to square. Pull belly button to spine. Exhale, knee to left tricep, squeeze. Inhale, take it up. We've got 4 more to go. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, take it high. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, tap, hold. Inhale, take it up. Last time here. Exhale, knee to tricep. Now try to work that hold. Try to work that lift. Or maybe extend the left leg. Bend the right elbow. Looking off to the left. Elevating that back leg. Set the right foot down. Bring the left leg beside the right. Again, we're lowering knees onto the mat. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Clasp fingers or palms flat. Walking back to your forearm plank. Strong anchorage through those forearms. Squeeze those elbows in towards one another. Keep lifting from the chest, through the spine. Those of you who want to take this to dolphin downward dog, we'll tiptoe the toes towards the elbows, elevating those hips up. Keep squeezing those elbows in like you're holding the ends of a block. Maybe push into the ball of the left foot. Elevate that right leg up. Lean forward, look forward. Carefully put that right foot down. Side 2, into the ball of the right foot. Elevate that left leg up. Pull belly button to spine. Reach up to those top toes. Shift forward, lean forward. Lower that left foot down. Knees to mat, hips to heels. Take your child's pose. Allow those shoulders a chance to rest. We'll do thread the needle of the arms here. Keep your left arm extended forward. Take your right arm underneath the left arm. I prefer to elevate my hips here. You're welcome to keep your hips low like child's pose or stack the hips above the knees. Maybe you want to wrap the left arm behind your low back, going for that little half bind. Use your next inhaling breath to unwind your body. Extending the right arm forward, take the left arm under. Finding space underneath that left shoulder blade. Softening in here. Hips high, hips low. Your version. On your next inhale, unbind. We're going to meet downward in downward facing dog. Big handprints out in front of the shoulders. Elevate those hips back and up. Now this time I'd like you to seal the legs together. We're going to come from downward dog straight into 5 chaturanga planks. So pull the belly button into the spine. As you exhale, shift your body forward, chaturanga down. Inhale, right back up to downward dog. Go 4 more times for me if you can. Don't be afraid to lower those knees if you need to. Chaturanga down, lift up, hips high, down dog. 3 more, here we go. Chaturanga, down dog. Chaturanga, down dog. Last time, chaturanga, down dog. Hold, separate those feet. Back to that right side, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up. This time, knee to chest, hollow out the belly, shift forward, step through. Turn your left heel to the mat to find your warrior 1. Rise up, facing forward. Maybe you roll out the wrist, giving him a little reprieve. Maybe you come to that upward salute, pulling the rib cage under, in, as the tailbone gently scoops under. Anchor into the soles of the feet, lift from the core upward. Now take your elbows wide, shine the heart open. Reach the arms up, inhale. Spin your body open to your left, warrior 2. Exhale. Deepen down into that lunge by heel toeing that back foot out a few steps. Really think about the scoop of the hips to wrap in the rib cage and the front hip points together. That way you're not overarching your low back. Okay, pull in. Lift up, melt the shoulders. We'll do 3 pumping warriors here. Palms to the sky, push equally in the feet, reach up, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2, melt the shoulders down. Palms up, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower back to that warrior 2. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. This is where we hold, reversing into that backside warrior. Left arm wrapping around the low back, or left hand to thigh, reach that right arm up and over the body. Keep your right knee pointing towards the pinky toe side of the foot, making sure it doesn't collapse inward. Now bring this forward, right forearm onto the right thigh, left arm up skyward, or maybe arm stretching all the way over ear. If you'd like to activate your obliques a little bit more, we're going to lift that right arm away from its prop, maybe both arms by the ears, framing the face, strong activation of the arms, while you're working through those legs, through the core. For 3, 2, 1. Push the mat away, rise up. Straight legs, left hand on left thigh, reach around to the back. Stack your shoulders over hips, heel toe that back foot in a couple of steps, and then hop step yourself around so that your hips are facing forward. So feet could be aligned with the hips, or maybe you're one who likes to stand on the balance beam. I like a little bit more space in my hips. Find the version that suits you. Arms reach up by the ears. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lean your body forward. Straight, long line in the spine as you lower down. Hands either on your shin, a block, or the mat. Reach your heart forward, halfway lift. Exhale, let your body close in, thinking chin to shin. This time, halfway lift. We'll stay here to find revolve triangle. So left hand plants down as that right arm lifts up. Think about pushing that right hip bone away from the right earlobe, extending that top arm high. If you want to step this into balance, shift your left hand forward, pull in the low belly, lift that back leg up, float it, extend it, shine the body open. Close it off, right hand down, left foot down, soften in, body towards that right leg. Look forward on your mat, step your left foot to right. Immediately we're going to put the weight into that left leg, sending the right leg up to the sky. Standing splits. Maybe left hand grabs left calf muscle, pull your body in. Maybe you want to go for that balance play, right hand on top of the left hand at the calf muscle. I like to look out in front of my left big toe, finding that place of balance, extending to the top leg. Now carefully bring the hands down, bend your right knee and touch your right calf muscle. See if you can hold that there. Maybe your fingertips need to stay on the mat, on a block or books, or maybe you try interlacing your fingers behind you. Reach your knuckles back. Now we're going to slowly start to reach that right leg back behind us. Keep that left knee bent. Extend through the back leg. And then carry that ball foot onto the mat, lifting yourself up, crescent lunge. Arms stretch up overhead. Hands come down to the mat. Step your right foot up to left. Easy knees, ragdoll your body. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, root to rise. Lift your heart all the way up. And then exhale, let the arms come down. Take a moment, shrug the shoulders, roll the tips of the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Now turn your right elbow in at your waist. Extend your left arm overhead. Bend your right knee, catching the inside of your foot or ankle. If that's not accessible with the palm staying open, you could always turn that thumb down and catch the outside of the foot, okay? Just make sure if the thumb is down, you're not reaching around, wrapping inside, over wrapping that shoulder, internally rotating it. We want to externally rotate the shoulder, grab the foot or ankle, lift the left arm high, take a big inhale, exhale, start to make your way down. Slow and steady. Calm, steady breath. Right toes reach up overhead, chest shoots forward. Three, 2, 1. Close it off. Land that right foot by the left. Both arms up overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, ragdoll, forward fold. Halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, fold down. We're sitting back into chair pose. Take those hips low, belly button to spine, biceps by the ears. Weight back in the heels. Melt the shoulders down. Lift and activate the arms up. Stay here, calm and steady, breathe. 3, 2, 1, forward fold, dive over those legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, close it off, stepping back or hopping back, take it through your flow. Warming up out here, that sun shining, wonderful. Left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Push back to the heel, pull the belly button to spine, push hands away from the feet. Inhale, exhale, knee to chest, shift forward, step through, turn your right heel down, warrior one, rise up. Do whatever bit of play you want, rolling out the wrist, rolling out the shoulders. What feels good to you in this moment. Arms reach high, next inhale. Shine the chest open, pull the elbows wide.
Inhale, reach up, spiral it open to your right. Warrior two. Heel toe that back foot out a couple of steps, lowering down into lunge. Once again, make sure that left knee is pointing where the left toes are. The hips are pulling under, drawing the belly button in towards the spine. 3 pumping warriors, palms up. Inhale, straighten the front knee, reach up. Exhale, down to warrior two. 2 more, squeeze the midline, lift up. Exhale, soften in. 1 more time, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower, setting up that reverse warrior. Right hand on right thigh, or wrap it behind you. Reach that left arm up and over. Keep left knee pointing towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Strong anchor in that back leg. Ride that wave around to the front. Left forearm on left thigh. Right arm reaching up. Or maybe that arm extends over ear. Again, option to elevate that left arm away from the left thigh, framing the face. Pull the front side of the body together. Strong activation of the arms. Breathe, hold. Push into the feet, rise up. Straighten that front knee. Right hand down the right thigh. Extend over with the back, the top arm. Inhale, stack yourself up. Hands onto hips. Heel toe that back foot in a couple of steps. And then spin it forward. Leveling off those hips and shoulders. Biceps sweep up by the ears. Take a big inhale, get long. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down on support, reach the heart forward, halfway lift. Exhale, close the space. This time, halfway lift will take us into that revolved triangle. So right hand down, left arm elevates up. Stay here, working that left hip bone away from the left earlobe, finding that length in the spine, or go for that balance. Right hand forward, right leg elevates. Take 1 more breath, shine it open. Exhale, close it off, pyramid pose. Body softens in towards that left leg. Look forward of your feet. Step your right foot up to left. Transferring that weight right into that right leg. Send that left leg up to the sky. Once again, playing with balancing splits. Maybe hands stay down. You're just working that extension of the top leg. Maybe right hand to right calf muscle, deepening that sensation. Or maybe going for that full balance, left hand stacking on top of right hand. And I'm sure there are many of you who are playing with your handstands now. Wonderful. Bringing the hands onto the mat, shine the heart forward, tap your left knee into the right calf muscle. See if you can get light on your fingertips. If you can, try interlacing those fingers back behind you. Reach your knuckles back. Find your calm, steady gaze. We're going to slowly start to extend that back leg. Keep the right knee bent. Now carefully, with intention, putting the ball of that left foot down, rise up into your crescent lunge, arms sweep overhead, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot steps to right. Easy knees, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, close the space. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, let those arms come down. Shake out the shoulders. Pedal out to the legs a moment. And then we'll take it to our left side of bow pose. So left elbow hugs in at the waist. Palm is up. Right arm up by the ear. Bending at that left knee. Catching inside of the foot or ankle if you can. Don't forget, you could always go for the outside, thumb pointing down. Lift and reach the chest. And then exhale, start to push that foot back. Calm and steady. Take your time. If you fall out, it's okay. Just allow yourself to regain control, recontain your balance. Give me a couple more breaths. And then carefully close it off. Bring that left foot beside the right. Reach those arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Step back or hop back. Take it through your flow. This time as we take our three-legged dog, we're going to flip it all the way over into wild thing if that's in your practice. So reaching the right leg up, big inhale. Allow that right hip to open. Maybe letting that right foot come on the floor behind you. Chest up towards the sky. Reach and open the heart. Strong activation, especially through that outer pressure of the hand. So thumb and pinky finger rooting down. Carefully carry it around. I'm going to ask you to charge through. These will be our last two flows. We're going to work it hard here. So rather than coming to the right tricep, we're going to cross over to the left, okay? Inhale, take it high. Exhale, knee taps left tricep. We're going 4 more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cross it over. Give me 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, tap. 2 to go. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Now, can you hold this? Reach that knee towards the armpit, okay? Those of you who have twisted scissors, maybe let that right elbow hug into the right hip, extending that right leg out, and left leg up behind you. Carefully work your way back to your downward facing dog. Right leg elevates. Now right knee comes forward, taps the right elbow, slides to tricep, or excuse me, down to wrist, and then walk that left leg back. Crawl the heart forward. Pigeon warm up. Allow the body to soften in. A moment here to get into that right hip, stretch it out, soften, forehead down on stacked fists, palms, a block, or straight onto your mat. Feel your heart beating, that blood circulating within you. Push hands into the mat. Downward facing dog. Take that right leg high. Now, knee to chest, shift forward, step through. Step your left foot beside the right. Easy fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, close the space. Rise to stand. Allow the arms to come down. We're going to take a figure 4 chair on that right side. We just open that hip on. So strong activation of your left leg, rooting down through 4 corners of the foot. Hands onto the hips, cross your right ankle over that left thigh. Now, maybe this is where you want to stay. You're even welcome to work this into a tree pose if that's what you prefer. Okay, those of you who want to take the figure 4 chair, hands to heart center, we're going to start to sit those hips down and back. Maybe you want to play with the balance of extending those arms up. Or maybe you want to work the fold, bringing the arms down. Wrapping that right shin against the triceps if it's accessible. Hooking toes towards that left tricep. Lean the body forward. Maybe the shin rests on the forearms. Excuse me. That would be the back arms, not the forearms. As you lean forward, maybe that back foot will pick up. Keep those toes hooked hard. If you start to find your steady balance, work on the extension of that back leg. Again, this is playtime, so it's okay. If you feel like it's a lot of struggle, it's not worth it, that's okay. We're going to meet in a cross leg forward fold, so take your time to play there a couple more moments, and then stacking that right ankle over left, let your body fold. To deepen the outer hip stretch, walk your hands over to the right as your hips lean to the left. Carefully unbind your body, uncross those legs, soften into that ragdoll, halfway lift heart forward, exhale, fold down, step back, head through your flow. This is our last movement through the flow, taking that twisted tricep touch, Stay with me, yogis, if you can. After this, we head to rest. Take your left leg high. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, cross over, tap right tricep. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, squeeze, lift. 3 more. Inhale, go up. Exhale, reach it forward. Give me 2. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Last time, take it high. Exhale, cross over. Now work that hold, squeezing knee towards the tricep. Those of you who are going for that twisted scissors, left elbow hooks in towards the left hip, extending that left leg and the right leg back behind you. Always gazing off to the side will help you to feel more steady, more balanced, less risky in that shape. Send that left leg up, and then knee to chest, shift forward, knee to elbow and wrist. Walk your right leg back, finding that pigeon prep pose. Reach the heart between the arms, and then carry your body over that left leg. Soften down into your shape. A few breaths here, melting into that left hip. Want to go for that flip the dog. Again, another pose I missed. I apologize. Join me if you like. We're going to rise up, taking it into that 3-legged dog. Left leg goes high, and then take it all the way open. Flip your dog if you like. Foot lands outside the mat. Hips push to the sky. Extending that left arm up and over. Strong anchoring. 4 corners of the right hand. Carry it back around. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, knee to chest. We're going to step forward, right foot up to left. Find your ragdoll, easy knees. Drape the body in. Halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, close the space. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands down to heart. Yes, I am doing Shavasana. My husband's asking me from the inside, are you planning on doing Shavasana? Yes, we will head to Shavasana shortly. Anchoring into that right leg. Hands onto hips. We're going to take our figure 4 left side. So left ankle crosses right thigh. You could work here. You could work your tree. Those of you going into that figure 4 chair pose, begin to sit those hips down and back. Maybe sweeping biceps up by the ears to just work the balance and work the opening of your hip. Or maybe go for that fold. Keep weight pushing back into your heel so that you're not dropping forward into the knee. Soften yourself in. Those of you who want to play with that flying pigeon, big handprints down on the mat, hooking toes against your right tricep, hugging the elbows in, pull belly button to spine, lean forward, look forward. Maybe start to pick up that back leg. If you have that strong anchor, toes into that right tricep, maybe allow that back leg to float up. Calm, steady breathing. Close it off. Take your time. Once you're ready, we'll meet in that cross leg forward fold. Left ankle over right. Allow your body to drop in. Stay in the center, or maybe walk your hands over to the left, allowing your hips to lean a little more to the right. Bring your upper body back to center, uncross the legs. One more halfway lift, shine the heart forward. Exhale, fold down. And then we're gonna come all the way down to our seat. So carefully lower yourself onto the mat. Wrapping arms around the legs. Inhale, lift the chest up. And then exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, dome spine. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Bring the hands behind you. Push the chest open. If you want to push the hips up, go for that. Carefully lower the hips back onto the mat. Extend your left leg forward. Cross your right ankle over that left thigh. Right hand at the base of the spine. Left arm can wrap around that right leg. Or if you like, elbow outside the knee. Inhale, lift the spine tall. Exhale, rotate to look over your right shoulder. Do that again. Anchor down into your sits bones. Reach up through the spine. Exhale, rotate. Bring it around for a counter rotation. As you come back to neutral, switch out the legs. Right leg forward. Bend the left knee. Left foot outside the right thigh. Left hand to the base of the spine. Right arm wraps around that left thigh. Sit tall, chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, start to turn and look over that left shoulder. If you want, elbow outside the knee for that deeper twist. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. And then carefully release. Unwind the body and then rolling yourself down onto your mat. I'm going to walk you through a Shavasana, and just like last time, I'm going to leave you there so you can enjoy the rest of your practice, the Shavasana of your practice, and the rest of your day. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, glorious Friday and the weekend ahead. I hope to see you on the mat soon. Namaste. Roll yourself on down. Allow your eyes to close. Allow the muscles in your face to relax. Soften any tension in the facial expression. Any furrowing of the brow. Any wrinkling of the forehead. Allow the tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. As the throat hollows and the breath flows freely. Allow that sense of relaxing the face to make its way into the rest of your body. Loosening up tension in the neck and the shoulders, and the arms, down to the fingertips. Feel a sense of lightness in your chest and a sense of heaviness as the shoulders anchor you to gravity. The muscles of the belly soften and the hips and the low back release. Try to breathe through any tenderness you might feel in your low back, adjusting as you need to make your body more at ease. Allow a sense of peace and calm to wash through, removing any pent-up tension that your week has brought.